have an opinion about something, I would say it even if I thought 99% of my subs would hate me for it. That's just the kind of guy I am. And you know what? I'm not even a brony. In fact, I think My Little Pony is one of the dumbest shows I've ever attempted to watch in my entire life. And yet, here we are. What am I doing with my life? What's going on, YouTube? I feel like I don't say that enough these days, but I know some of you guys like that little catchphrase, so I'm gonna try to start saying it a little bit more in my future videos. But anyways, I don't even really know how to start this video, people, because it's a video that I didn't think that I would ever actually make. It's a video that's, or should I say, it's a topic that I've known about even since before I got into the fandom. I've heard about these stories of people being, you know, attracted to these ponies or My Little Pony, and you know, they have these crushes on these ponies, right? And you know, obviously, as back then I was an outsider, so obviously, you know, I thought that was just silly. You know what I mean? Like how can you have a crush on, you know, an animated pink and purple pony? You know what I mean? Or whatever color it is. Like that never made sense to me. You know, I try not to be judgmental, but sometimes, I mean, let's just be honest, people. You can try all you want to not be judgmental, but sometimes it's just kind of hard. And just kind of picture yourself just for a second. I know most people watching this video right now, you're a My Little Pony fan, right? But just try to picture yourself out of the fandom, right? Let's just say you've never watched the show, you know, you have no affiliation with the show, and somebody tells you, like, man, I got this crush on Rainbow Dash. You know what I mean? And they're like, who's Rainbow Dash? It's just it's this animated pony on this show called My Little Pony. It's like, what? Dude, did you take your meds today, dude? Like, what is this? Like that's how I've always thought about it. But you know, now that I watch the show, I understand. And the reason I understand is because, well, you're not alone anymore, people. You're not alone, because this Smurf right here has a crush on a couple of ponies. Now, let me be clear, because I know some of your guys' minds is kind of bouncing all over the place right now. So let me be clear when I say crush. And I'm not even sure if I would call it a crush. I probably wouldn't call it a crush if I could think of a better word to describe my feelings. But I can't. So we're gonna call it a crush. Okay? Now, I have a crush on a couple of these ponies, and I realized this kind of a minute ago, kind of a while ago, because when I watch certain scenes with these two ponies that I'm talking about, and I feel certain ways that I can only really describe as a crush. Like I said, I don't really think it's a crush, like I said, but I think that's the closest word that I can think of to describe my feelings on it. Like, I can't think of another word to more accurately describe my feelings when I watch these ponies. These ponies. Listen to me. These ponies. Oh my God. I have fallen off my rocker, people. But you know what? I have no regrets. And if I really cared about what people thought of me on the internet, I wouldn't have made at least half the videos that I've made in my life. So anyways, one of the ponies, I'm sure you guys can guess, I think I've made it rather clear. One of the ponies is Fluttershy. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like when I first saw Fluttershy. I mean, you guys can, maybe I'm misremembering. You guys can go back and watch my reactions, but I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure that the moment I saw Fluttershy's character and personality, I pretty much got attached like right away. Like right away, she was my favorite pony. And speaking of which, I'm still kind of juggling on like which ponies I like, where I rank them or whatever. Fluttershy is the only pony that I know for a fact is my number one, and it's the only pony that I've kept in that spot and haven't moved since the show started. But Fluttershy is adorable. I love her personality. And even if we can just go off ponies for a second, I've always been kind of a fan towards shy people. I know everybody has their preference. Some people hate shy people, you know, that they can't stand them. I've always thought that shy people were cute. You know, it's like, you know, I wouldn't consider myself shy. I mean, trust me, I have a lot of other people and social issues, but I don't think being shy is one of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I guess I do have my shy moments, but overall, I wouldn't consider myself a shy person. You know, if I'm not comfortable around you, then, you know, I may not talk that much. You know, I may not be as friendly and outspoken, but I don't really consider myself an overall shy person, because if I'm even remotely comfortable around you, then I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna talk with you. I'm gonna be live with you. You know what I mean? So I don't really consider myself a shy person, but I've always been attracted to shy people. And I can attempt to explain that, but I'm not going to in this video, because that's not really what this video is about. But I think that's what kind of attracted me to Fluttershy. You know what I mean? It's her shy personality. I just find it so adorable, like how she's so shy and she's so hesitant. You know, she never wants to step on anybody's toes. You know, she's very considerate. You know what I mean? She cares a lot about other people. And this is coming from somebody who's, I'm not even a people person. I don't like people. I'm not a people person. But at the same time, I admire how somebody can care so much about other people. If that makes sense. It probably does. I don't know. Don't care. But let's move on to the second pony. Can you guys guess? Go ahead. I'll give you about 5 seconds. Okay, time's up. The second pony that I have a crush on. This one actually wasn't as, I didn't notice this one. Like, I didn't have a crush on this pony at first. It's kind of a while. Actually, at first, I wasn't even sure if I liked this pony, right? I wasn't even, there were times when I didn't even really, I didn't think that I even liked this character in this pony. But over time, especially the last several episodes, I've really grown to like her. And the pony I'm talking about is Rarity. Now, Rarity is one of those ponies or people, however you want to look at it. Her personality is definitely one of those people that, or one of those personalities that you know, some people you have a crush on, right? Like you like them. But at the same time, you know, you could never date that person. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people you like that you know you could never date. Like, it would never work. That's kind of how I feel about Rarity's personality. I find it really cute. I find it really adorable. I find it precious. I laugh. I feel things when she has these moments. I think I had one of those feelings and one of those moments in one of my very last reaction. Well, I think it was my last reaction when Rarity was she was flipping out about, you know, she was talking about how she you know, she was basically flipping out about every little thing, and how, you know, everything was like the end of the world or whatever. She has one of those personalities that I know I couldn't date a personality like that, because she's very conceited. She's very full of herself. She's very whiny. And yet, from a distance, I love it. I love it. I don't know, something about Rarity's character that it makes me want to, I kind of cling to it in a way, you know what I mean? And I have a crush on her. I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't call it a crush. Again, I wouldn't call it a crush, but I can't think of a better word to describe the feeling. So, there you have it, people. Rarity and Fluttershy. Those are the two ponies that I'm crushing on at the moment. Take it as you will. If you no longer want to continue this friendship or this YouTuber subscriber thing we got going on, and you want to unsubscribe, or you know, you feel like you need to distance yourself from me a little bit, I understand. I completely understand. But I'm being honest, people. I'm being honest like I always am. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to this, I probably could, because I got a lot more to say. You know, I didn't get into a lot of specifics here. But, for now, I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.